Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel Headlines In. Let us look at some of the important news headlines for 22nd of September. Let's start with the global news. US judge blocks government order to remove WeChat. A federal judge has removed a request from a group of WeChat users to delay looming US government restrictions that could effectively make the app nearly impossible to use. Magistrate Judge Laurel Beeler, the lady in the left image, in California, said the government's actions would affect users' First Amendment rights as an effective ban on the app removes their platform for communication. On to the second news. Tens of thousands defy police crackdown to protest in Belarus. Tens of thousands of opposition supporters marched in the Belarusian capital of Minsk Sunday, defying a heavy security force presence that included water cannons and armored vehicles. The protest came a day after police officers detained hundreds of demonstrators at a women's march in the capital. Next news. Founder of truck maker Nikola resigns after fraud allegations. The founder and executive chairman of embattled zero emission truck maker Nikola has resigned, the company announced Sunday after allegations of fraud which sparked a stock tumble and a regulatory investigation. Investment company Hindenburg Research published a report accusing the startup of intricate fraud based on multiple lies by Milton, who is the founder and executive chairman of Nikola, who it said misled partners into signing agreements by falsely claiming to have extensive proprietary technology. Next one. China to lose access to Australian space tracking station. China will lose access to a strategic space tracking station in Western Australia when its contract expires, the facility's owners said, a decision that cuts into Beijing's expanding space exploration and navigational capabilities in the Pacific region. Airbus aims for world's first hydrogen powered commercial plane by 2035. Airbus is aiming to put the world's first hydrogen powered commercial plane into service by 2035, the European aircraft maker's boss said in remarks published Monday. Let's move on to the next category, Indian news. PM Modi inaugurates highway projects, optical fiber network in pole-bound Bihar. Prime Minister Narendra Modi launched optical fiber network and laid foundation stone for highway projects in pole-bound Bihar through video conferencing on Monday. These 9 highway projects involve a road length of about 350 kilometers at a cost of rupees 14,258 crore. The Prime Minister also inaugurated the optical fiber internet services under which all the 45,945 villages of Bihar will be connected through optical fiber internet service. Let's move on to the second news. Tesla in talks with Karnataka government to set up R&D center in Bengaluru. Talks to set up an R&D center comes a year after Tesla chief Elon Musk expressed his intent to have a presence in India, although he had earlier blamed restrictive policy which delayed entry into the world's fourth largest automobile industry. Sensex slumps 800 points, rupees 4 lakh crore wiped out. Why markets tanked today? Investors lost more than rupees 4 lakh crore today as Indian market fell sharply. Rising coronavirus cases at home and abroad dented investor sentiment. BSE Sensex tanked over 800 points to 38,034. Global markets fell as some European countries such as Denmark, Greece, and Spain imposed restrictions on activity due to rising COVID 19 cases, which threatened to stall the recovery. India China begin sixth rounds of talks at senior military commanders level. India and China began the sixth round of talks at the level of senior military commanders on Monday, seen as crucial in testing whether a 5 point agreement arrived at jointly between foreign ministers of India and China earlier this month that set the stage for a seeming truce can be carried forward. For more information about the 5 point program, you can look at the link below in the description. The last news of the category. PM Modi to speak at the UN General Assembly session later today. PM Narendra Modi could underline the need for reformed multilateralism and speak of India's contribution to the UN later on Monday as the multilateral agency kicks off the virtual edition of a special General Assembly session to mark the 75th year of the institution. Now we will talk about the last category news, which is company news. BSNL to revisit 5G trial partners amid India-China standoff. Amid growing tensions with China, Bharat Sanchar Nigam Limited (BSNL) will revisit its 5G trial strategy and look at the applications submitted by vendors supplying such technologies, the company chairman and managing director (CMD) Pravesh Kumar Purwar said on Monday. In September 2017, state-owned telecom operator had signed a Memorandum of Understanding (MOU) with China-based telecom equipment manufacturer ZTE to work on 5G technology. On to the second news. IOCL to invest Rs 17,000 crore in Gujarat refinery for petroleum lube integration. Country's largest oil marketing company, Indian Oil Corporation, will invest Rs 17,825 crore to implement petrochemical and lube integration at its Gujarat refinery. Third news. Xiaomi eyes rural Indian consumers, launches MI store on wheels. India's top selling smartphone brand is starting a traveling store which will cover a specific route and stop in places where rural Indians gather for their weekly hearts or street fairs. The pilot will also sell smart TVs, CCTV cameras, earphones, sunglasses, and power banks, Xiaomi said in a Monday release. Fourth news of this category. HCL Technologies to acquire Australian IT solutions company DWS. Noida-based IT company HCL Technologies said it would acquire DWS Limited, an Australian IT business and management consulting group. DWS, with over 700 employees and offices in Melbourne, Sydney, Adelaide, Brisbane, and Canberra, provides a range of IT services to clients across verticals. The acquisition of DWS will enhance HCL's contribution to digital initiatives in Australia and New Zealand while strengthening HCL's client portfolio across key industries. Last news for the day. Mobile Premier League raises $90 million Series C investment. The $90 million raised by MPL from SIG, RTP Global, and MDI Ventures is the second largest investment into a gaming startup this year after $225 million funding raised by Dream Sports earlier this month from Tiger Global Management, TPG Tech Adjacencies, among others. That's all for 22nd of September news. Please do like, share and subscribe my video. Thank you.